What's up, guys? I'm Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
It's going to be a quickie, relatively, compared to other reviews. What's that?
Just one book.
Just one book, yes. You're still waiting on yours, though. I got mine. Yeah, I got mine. Isom, #1 from Young Ripa, Air July. Yeah, I can't knock. I've got Dolan Waddick is my pen name. He's got his pen name, so hey, that's cool. Yeah, it can get confusing. I talk to people who are like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm sure he gets that all the time too.
Me too.
Yeah,
I get Kevin all the time.
Yes, you do. And so if you're new here, please remember, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Yeah. So Isom #1. We'll start off with the covers. I do not like the covers.
I don't like any of them.
None of the covers, no. And so here at Comics Elite, one of the things we specialize in are covers.
Sean knows covers.
Exactly. Sean knows covers.
Yep.
And we showed these covers to Sean.
We did.
He was not impressed at all.
Yeah, he was like, these are way off.
Yes, these are interior pages they made as covers. This is like what Marvel does for second and third prints. They take interior pages and make them covers.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think why that would have been done. I don't know. I mean, your first time out.
Yeah.
But I felt like you look at most crowdfunding, what they're doing right now. Most of these artists bring in other artists to do different covers.
Yep.
I mean, you have, because he has what, 3?
Yeah, 3
at least
covers.
An A, B, and C.
Yep, that's all he's got. He's got an A, B, and a C.
And it's like, yeah, do something cool. Have somebody come in. Have a Dale Keown do a cover. Have an EVS do a cover.
Yeah.
Aaron Lepresti.
Andy Smith.
Andy Smith would be perfect for this.
Ooh, Steve Rude.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had so many other artists that could have at least sent you something, and you could have at least used it or not. That I felt was a big misstep.
Because we know covers here.
Yeah.
Working under Sean, we know covers. We got them over the place. These are not covers. These are not good.
No, they're just interior pages.
Yes.
Cover A is about the only one that might pass.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But still, at the same time,
not.
All I'm going to say is I'm about 99% certain of this. If Eric July had not just EVS or Steve Rude or anyway, if he had got one of our guys, one of our cover artists, a Nathan Zerdy, if he had Nathan Zerdy do a cover, that would have been an instant another $2 million he would have made. I guarantee it.
Yeah, and that may be something for the next one. I'm assuming that'll be a big feedback. At least I hope. I'm
hoping people. I'm really hoping there aren't too many people blowing smoke up his ass, telling him that everything is perfect. Because look, these covers are not perfect.
They're not great. Like that cover, it's not a cover. I would see that and be like, oh, it's an interior page.
Yeah.
And it just so right off the bat.
But the quality of the book is nice. I'll give him that.
Square bound.
Yep.
Nice paper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about the story? Kyle.
So I liked how you're dropped in to this lived-in world. This guy that we don't know much about. We don't know anything about.
No.
And
we don't know anything about this world. We're like you said, we're tossed into the middle of everything.
Yeah. And which I like, as long as it's filled in later, which I assume it will be, because in this issue, we don't get told a whole lot as far as backstory is concerned about this character that we're introduced to. So it can be a bit jarring. Some people may not like that type of storytelling, and that's fair. However, I didn't mind it.
No.
It's a pretty simple story.
Yeah.
For now.
Yes.
It's a world with superheroes, and he's trying to find somebody.
I would say there's another comic just like this. It was called Thomas Valiant that came out. It was kind of the same thing. He dropped you into the middle of a superhero universe going on. But what I didn't know until later on when he said it on a video is that his Thomas Valiant universe, that was his version of the Marvel DC amalgam universe. And you're tossed in the middle of all this. Like, whoa, this is so much going on right now for first issue. But this takes that and tones it down, which is good.
It does tone it down.
Yeah. So you have superheroes in this universe are called the
Accepts.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Accepts.
I'm assuming short for exceptional.
Yep, could be. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you have our main protagonist here who may or may not be an Accept.
We don't know.
Yep, but I mean, like they call it out. There's a moment where something happens to him where any normal person would have died, but it's like maybe he is. But there's great characters in here. The dialogue is good. Dialogue is solid, good.
I would say for the most part, some of it seemed a little stilted.
Yeah, but I will say at no point was it like reading a Marvel book where the dialogue was interchangeable.
Correct. Each one had their own. I could felt like each character had their own voice.
Yes,
and that was a good thing. I did feel like, however, there were times where I'm like, it's a little stilted. It's a little, I don't know. It's hard to describe. To me, it took me out of it a little bit. But for the most part, 99% of it, was pretty solid.
Yeah, and now let's talk about the art.
Okay.
I would say the art is solid, good. Now, when it comes to when the fight scenes with the art, they're not the strongest. They're okay, but really, there isn't that one action-packed panel, page, or moment. You know, I was really hoping we would have seen one moment where our heroes, like, when he clocks someone, you would see the jaw going to the side or get knocked through a wall. Where they're supposed to happen, you don't get that, because there are some fights in here, but you don't have those cool moments in those fights.
Correct. I felt like there were times where it felt like the camera was pulled back a little too far.
Actually, I would say there are several pages where it's pulled out way too far when we need those close-ups, where we don't have them.
Right. There's that cover that we have that DC Deceased, where it's Power Girl and Supergirl and they're punching.
Yeah, by Mark Teixeira.
It's too far away.
Out. Yes.
That's what I kind of felt like with this. I'm just like, you tighten that up, because there are times where some of these characters on this cover here show up, don't know who they are.
Nope.
We assume they're good. We don't know per se. And it's just kind of, you're just thrown into this action, and then it's just kind of over really quickly. And I'm just like, people can argue that there's not enough action in this, and that's a valid criticism. But if you have compelling characters and a strong story, I don't necessarily need a lot of action. No. And there are two big action set pieces in this.
Yeah, which is fine, but like the problem, there aren't those money shot moments.
Correct. That's the big
And honestly, because I've talked to certain artists about my book in comparison, like I didn't have enough splash pages, and in this, seeing from an artist's perspective, there aren't enough big splash page moments in this.
No, not at all. And I was kind of let down by that. I'm like, oh, that would have been so awesome.
Yeah, there are great moments in here where it's like, that was a wasted opportunity. You had it, but no.
So I'm not saying it wasn't like paint by numbers. It wasn't he took the time, and each panel is there for a reason, and I get it. I just felt like having somebody there that could have been like, let's see this as a
someone should have said like, this is your money shot moment. Let me zoom in, have a great moment, like have a great, cross across the face, showed some teeth flying, a jaw getting misplaced. There's your money shot moment for people to remember. You don't have that memorable page or panel.
Right. Or when a character like falls onto the roof of a car. You could have done that.
There's another one too far out.
You could have done it any kind of way. Really, you could have done it from the inside of the car. You could have done it from the top down, like right over. You could have done it from the side.
Yeah, you see like the car get flying, the tires go flying out.
Or you see a hand over. And it's like, oh shit! Like, that's your oh shit moment. And there were several oh shit moments
where there should have been,
and I could tell they were, but it wasn't conveyed convincingly. Yeah, and so I never felt like this character was in any real danger at any time, really, when he should have been. Which could have been more compelling at times when there's fights happening. I'm like, oh, is he really hurt or not? We don't know.
No. But we do. It is a setup book at the same time. We get set up with our villains, which are good. We have good villains. He's got good supporting characters. good family elements here,
Mhm.
and an interesting female character that we're going to be seeing more of, which I thought she was interesting. She was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's some couple funny moments in here, like when he's walking down a back alley in a hospital gown. You know,
Yeah, like that world. Yeah.
Got a chick checking him out. It's like,
Yeah, nobody cares.
yep, and he doesn't realize, hey, you know your ass is showing, right?
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, there are some fun moments in here. You know, so we're gonna sum this up. We're 10 minutes in. We're gonna pull up our crowdfunding rankings. Kyle has not seen my ranking for this, and we're gonna share the screen.
Okay. See if I agree with it.
Mm-hmm. Pull it up right here. Share. So I am putting this at a 6.5.
That's exactly where I was going to put it.
Really?
Yeah.
We did not talk about this beforehand. So right now we have Isom at 6.5.
Yeah, that is exactly where I would put it. It is where it needs to be. I would consider reading it. It is not one you need to run out and get because it's that earth-shattering. And it's not one that is just like, I probably wouldn't do it. I would consider, if you have the funds available to you and the book is available, consider picking it up and reading it. You can do significantly worse.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, you can do worse. Yeah. You could like reading the first Jawbreakers or reading the second Jawbreakers or the third or some of the couple of the graveyard shifts. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like with a lot of the crowd, like that's kind of where they're at. They're just in this 6.5 range where, yeah, if you have extra money, you consider reading it. If you're tired of DC and Marvel, which I get, and you want something else that's completely different from what you're going to get from the mainstream, that is this. Will it blow your hair back? No. But I wasn't upset. Like,
no,
it's a big book. You
get
your money's worth. I will say that. It is a nice, solid book, and it was entertaining to read. However,
there are some wasted opportunities.
Correct. Could it be shorter? Yeah. But then again, it's that we don't know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
So he's setting characters up and setting things up. You can clearly tell in this, like the farmer and everything going on there.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah,
we have no idea where that's going to lead.
Yeah.
It could go a myriad of ways, and that's exciting. So I don't want to say you can cut things out of here, but ramp up the action a little bit.
Yeah.
Make it more serious. Make it like stay on those beats a little bit longer, I guess, in a movie way. It's like, no, let that breathe. Like I want to see the destruction and make it more visceral, I guess.
So there you have it, guys. 6.5 for Isom #1. Yeah, it's not terrible.
No,
it's not great.
It's not falling behind.
Nope. No, it's not. Yeah,
it's where it needs to be.
Yeah, there you go, guys. There you have it. So what do you think?
Yeah.
Are we 100% correct? 99% correct? Are we a little too harsh? A little too easy on it?
That's true.
Let us know in the comments, guys. We would like to know. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell down there somewhere, usually. And we will see you guys again next time.